All right, welcome to another edition of NewJohnMcCumber.com. We are finally back with Greg after a little over a week. How are you, Greg?
I'm doing fantastic. And
how is the Pacific Northwest?
It was great. It was actually warmer there than it was here.
That's that's no kidding there. All right, fantastic. All right, well, Greg, as you know, I've been sick for the last couple of days, and that's that's one of the things. And you're starting people that are having a New Year's resolution or on some sort of plan is that things that are completely unexpected happen, don't they?
They happen. They happen.
So, the whole idea is just to kind of refocus yourself and get going again. So what are we doing today?
Well, I'm assuming that in my absence, you, on top of your illness and stuff, that maybe you were unable to continue where we left off.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, because where we left off, we were just starting to ramp up. So based on that, you're newly recovering from being ill, and that we're gonna reposition a little bit. We're gonna get our body reacquainted with where we were.
All right.
So we'll probably go back to a less aggressive workout today with something along the lines of a 5-minute running for 5 minutes, walking for 1.
All right.
Okay. So.
All right. Sounds great.
Well, John, we just finished our workout. How you feeling?
That's the strongest I felt yet.
Well, so I mean, even though you've come off being sick for a week, why would you make that comment?
Well, I got some rest. I actually got some sleep the last couple of nights. So thanks to some anti-nausea medicine, I've gotten more sleep in the last 2 days than I've gotten in like a week.
Yeah. Well, you can't underestimate the importance of rest, and you were one that I think you could survive on 4 hours a night of sleep.
Yeah.
But you also have walked away from stimulants like Mountain Dew, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, so cool.
I'm about, although I'm taking caffeine on occasion.
Yeah.
But the relentless, gallon a day of Diet Mountain Dew is kind of gone forever now. So.
Well, I was reading something yesterday called ELBs, and that stands for every little bit counts. So in terms of effort and steps, you're talking about the frustration maybe that you were sick for a week and everything, you had to start over. So in terms of applying that to your diet and your exercise regimen and trying to stay positive on your daily challenges, any thoughts on that?
Well, just knowing that I've got people that I'm accountable to, you for one of all, everybody watching this also. I've got over 100 people following me on Facebook now for New John McCumber, which, no, considering we haven't promoted it yet, it's no small accomplishment. So, and the fact that this is a lifelong change. This is not something that I'm going to do week to week or month to month. This is, talking about a permanent change in me. A kind of a reordering of how I go about treating myself, feeding myself, using the tool God's given me, and so if that means there's detours, I've got to get back on track. So it's not like creating, it's not like a fad. It's like creating new habits, new ways of being.
Well, so today's the 13th of January. I would imagine, as you would, that people that are watching this have probably already stumbled on what their perhaps New Year's resolution was in terms of that was similar to yours.
Yep.
Any encouraging words for them?
Well, like I said, if you go back in December, one of the reasons I started this in December was that I didn't want to have an artificial timetable, and we talked about this 2-3 weeks ago, that now that it's the 13th of January, we're now 13 days removed from a New Year's resolution. So God, that was 2 weeks ago. Well, who cares about that? It's like, no, today is today. This is the moment. The time is now, and you don't have to make a 2-week commitment. You just have to make a right now commitment, and then in a moment from now you make another right now commitment. And you have to, and the most important thing that you can do to stick with whatever is, number one, write it down, which I have, what I want to do. I've kind of modified that and refocused that based on, I don't know if you watched the episode from last week, we talked about New Year's resolution, and the article that was in the Wall Street Journal, which is a great article. It talks about how you only have a finite amount of willpower. It's like a muscle that you use. And so I'm just trying to focus on just this one aspect of my life, which kind of carries over into pretty much everything else. But if you really focus on that, and plan out each day what you're going to eat today, when you're going to work out, what you're going to do, what your plan is going to be. And it only takes like, what, 5 minutes a day? So there's nobody that's watching this that doesn't have 5 minutes a day to kind of plan out what you're going to do that's going to have a lasting impact. I mean, you know, one of the things is, I mean, I know I'm not like svelte or anything just yet, but you know, this is a little bit less than it's been. So, and I've lost like 14 pounds. So in 3 weeks, that's not bad. And I've got a long way to go to hit my goal weight for the end of this month. And I'm still committed to do it. It is going to be difficult, but now that Metabolism Makeover is finally live, I'll give the link to everybody on New John McCumber and on Facebook and Twitter and everything else that I can possibly do. But the site is up and we've got customers now and we're going, so I'm all excited. But you just have to make this commitment for just this moment in time that I'm going to, it's not forever, it's not the past, it's not, can I do this forever? It's like, I got to make a commitment to right here, right now, and live in the right here and right now.
Well, that's compelling, and I think the challenge we have for our 100 or so viewers is that they should, I'd like them to, as I'm sure you would, the challenge that we'll issue is to share what they're doing with 5 minutes of their time.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. You know, give feedback on Facebook. You can make comments on this page on New John McCumber. I think I'm gonna launch. You can follow me on Twitter today. I'll start doing that. It's on New John. Just follow me at New John McCumber, and it's, you can get the, if you're
have a hashtag.
The site, you can figure out the spelling. So, yeah, I'm gonna share with what I'm doing. Share with me, and I just read in the, I think it's Austin Magazine or something, you know, find 5 people that you're going to share whatever your goals are for this year. And you know, one of the things, I know that it's really cold in a lot of places across the country, but get outside, get in the sun, get moving.
Or in our case, get in the moonlight.
Get in the moonlight, yeah. You don't have to get up at 4:22 in the morning to do this, but if you start your day and plan it out, then man, the rest of it goes, it's a whole lot easier. Well,
and the nice thing about a video vlog, and certainly I've had the luxury of being here early in the mornings with you, and I can see the change in your overall attitude and your energy level, and I would encourage people to go back and look at some of the earlier videos that you put up. Yeah. And to watch them and know that that is it could easily be the same reflection of their journeys that they're going through as well.
So it's hard for me to have that perspective, but I appreciate you saying that.
Well, good. Well, John, go have a great day, and we'll pick this up on Friday.
Awesome.
All right.
Bye, folks.